The story of human evolution is written in a library of stone, bone, and ash. But some of its most compelling chapters aren't inscribed with tools or etched in skeletal remains. They are voids, negative spaces in the earth where weight was once applied, where a living creature stood, balanced, and moved forward. These are footprints. And the quest to find the oldest human footprint is more than an academic pursuit for a record. It is a forensic investigation into the very moment our ancestors rose from the trees and claimed the ground as their domain. It's a cold case spanning millions of years, where the evidence is fragile, the suspects are extinct, and two primary crime scenes, separated by an ocean and 2.4 million years, tell conflicting stories about where and when the defining trait of humanity first appeared. For nearly half a century, the established narrative was clear, supported by one of the most iconic discoveries in paleoanthropology. In the mid-1970s, a team led by the legendary Mary Leakey was working at a site called Laetoli in northern Tanzania. While studying layers of volcanic ash, they uncovered something extraordinary, a trail of footprints, not of animals, but of upright walking hominins. Meticulous excavation revealed roughly 70 impressions stretching over 27 meters, made by 3 individuals walking across a landscape dampened by a recent ashfall and a light rain. This natural cement captured their passage in immaculate detail, from heel strike to toe push off, before another layer of ash sealed them for eternity. Dated to 3.66 million years ago, the Laetoli footprints were a revelation. Analysis showed a creature that walked fully upright, with a gait that was a compromised shorter strides, a slightly bent hip posture, but fundamentally bipedal. Crucially, the only known hominin in the region at that time was Australopithecus afarensis, famously represented by the skeleton Lucy. The discovery of O. afarensis fossils in the same geological layer at Laetoli provided the smoking gun, linking the prints definitively to a known ancestor. These tracks became the textbook evidence, the incontrovertible proof that by the mid-Pliocene, our lineage in Africa had committed to life on the ground. They framed bipedalism as an African innovation, a key adaptation that set the stage for all future human evolution. This clear narrative was appended in the 21st century by a discovery thousands of miles away. In 2002, paleontologist Gerard Jalewski noticed strange depressions in a rocky slab on the coast of Trachilos, on the Greek island of Crete. They were footprints. Detailed study and dating revealed a shocking profile. The prints, about 50 in number, were preserved in a type of sedimentary rock that formed on a coastal plain. Multiple dating methods applied to the sediments, including micropaleontology, analyzing tiny fossilized sea creatures, and uranium series dating, converged on an age of approximately 6.05 million years. This placed them firmly in the late Miocene epoch, a time when the human lineage was thought to be only just diverging from chimpanzees, and certainly not walking with modern feet. The morphology of the Crete prints is what ignited the controversy. They are strikingly human-like. They display a rounded heel, a pronounced ball metatarsal pad, and most significantly, a forward-pointing big toe in line with the other toes, lacking the divergence seen in apes for grasping branches. The relative proportions and the pressure patterns within the prints suggest a creature that pushed off from its forefoot during a bipedal stride. In short, they look like they were made by a hominin, but from 6 million years ago, in Europe? This evidence proposed a heretical possibility. What if the first steps towards humanity were not taken on the African savanna, but on the beachfronts and river deltas of the prehistoric Mediterranean? The leading suspect for the printmaker is Graecopithecus freybergi, a poorly understood primate known only from jaw and tooth fragments found in Greece and Bulgaria, dated to around 7.2 million years ago. Some researchers, like those who published the 2017 study naming Graecopithecus as a potential hominin, see the Crete footprints as corroborating evidence for a European origin hypothesis. This theory suggests an early hominin group evolved in Europe and later migrated into Africa, where the lineage that led to Australopithecus and eventually Homo continued. The scientific pushback has been intense and multifaceted. Critics argue the dating, while sophisticated, could be off due to the complex geology of the region. They question the interpretation of the prints, suggesting they could be from a non-hominin primate, like an extinct form of ape that occasionally walked bipedally, or even from a bipedal bear, though the toe structure makes this less likely. The most common argument is one of parsimony. The entire weight of the fossil record, from Sahelanthropus in Chad to Ardipithecus in Ethiopia, places early hominin evolution firmly in Africa between 7 and 4 million years ago. An outlier in Crete, they argue, requires extraordinary evidence that has not yet been fully met. This debate between the Laetoli and Crete evidence is the central drama in the search for the oldest footprint. It exemplifies the scientific process. A clear consensus, Laetoli as origin point, is challenged by an anomalous discovery, Crete. The burden of proof now lies with the challengers to provide more evidence, more prints, better associated fossils, irrefutable dating. Until then, the scientific community rightly maintains a cautious divide. Laetoli offers a complete, contextualized picture. Crete offers a tantalizing, disruptive possibility. The value of footprints, however, extends far beyond this race for primacy. They are snapshots of behavior that bones alone cannot provide. At Eldoret, Kenya, 1.5 million-year-old surfaces preserve the tracks of Homo erectus, alongside those of Paranthropus boisei, offering direct, in-the-moment proof of two distinct hominin species sharing the same ecosystem, their differing gaits frozen in time. The oldest known Homo sapiens footprints, at 153,000 years old in South Africa, show the modern stride fully formed. Later prints act as mile markers in the human journey. 120,000-year-old prints in the Nefa Desert of Saudi Arabia capture a small band moving between lakes in a green Arabia, marking an early exit from Africa. Most stunningly, the 23,000-year-old footprints at White Sands National Park in New Mexico shattered the long-held Clovis first model of the Americas, proving humans explored deep into North America during the last glacial maximum. The investigation continues. Every eroding cliff face, every newly exposed sedimentary layer holds the potential to discover a new set of prints that could confirm, refute, or further complicate the story. Advanced techniques like LiDAR scanning and AI-assisted image analysis are being deployed to find more of this elusive evidence. The search for the oldest human footprint is therefore not a quest for a static trophy. It is an ongoing interrogation of our deepest past. It forces us to question our maps of origin, to remain open to evidence from unexpected places, and to remember that the path of evolution is rarely a straight line. Whether the first enduring step was taken on the volcanic plains of Tanzania or the limestone coasts of a Miocene Crete, each footprint is a testament to the moment an ancestor paused, settled their weight onto 2 feet, and walked into an uncertain future, ultimately leaving a trail that led millions of years later to us. The ground beneath our feet is not just earth. It is the first page of our story, and we are only beginning to learn how to read it.